throughout his crises and the effect it had on his body, it was really tough. So he started developing things like heart problems, and kidney failure was a side effect of his long-term kind of battering of his body. But that's when he found out that within the BAME community, he was having to wait longer on the transplant list. And he was mortified. He really struggled with the fact that, oh, what's going on? Why am I waiting longer? And that's when he realized that actually I've never known about this, which means a lot of my community don't know about this. And that's when he got involved in organ donation. He was like a one-man army. He's just so much resilience, so much power. I was so proud of him. As soon as he'd want to do something, he'd put his 110% in it. And then if he couldn't, because he's unable to, if he's poorly, it really got him down. So it was lovely to have that partnership to say, right, Dad, there's an event here, and he'd be like, Rozi, you've got to go. You've got to go. You've got to speak for us. You've got to be, our voice. But he was amazing. He taught us that no amount of illness should stop you from progressing in life. And if it does, there's always an alternative route to getting your goal. And he was like, I've got news, there's a potential transplant. And he sat there for about 5 minutes, and my mum went, what are you doing? Get up quick. And she ran around, got his things. My brother rushed him to hospital, and we didn't sleep that whole night, because ultimately this is what you do. We prayed, and my mum and I and all of us, we just prayed. And 8:30 in the morning, we got a call that Dad's going in for his transplant. He came out at 11 a.m, heavily sedated, and there's a lot of recovery, but we were so, oh gosh, like people don't realize that it is literally the gift of life. And he couldn't get out of bed. And I was like, what's happening? He went to the bathroom, he came back, he collapsed on the bed. And I remember just saying, Dad, you're going to be... Because we'd got him through so much medically, so much in life. All of us just assumed he's having a bad time. And I remember holding his face, putting on his socks, ringing the ambulance and saying, Dad, you've got this. You're going to get through this, and I'm here for you. You get to hospital, I'm coming behind you. But I think he knew. He gave me the most heartwarming smile, like he actually, the type that you give your own child, like you adore them. It breaks my heart because I miss him so much, but he gave me this warmth, and I kind of knew. He said, I'm tired. Why do I do it? Because it affected his life and ours so profoundly. That's why. He was passionate about it. He felt like there is no other way, and he was right. We started this together. I hope and pray he's still looking down on us, and I want him to know that, you know what, Dad, I'm still willing to get out there and get that message across. Why do I do it? I don't want others to live through this. There is no ultimate gift that you could give within Islam, which is life. Your sins would be forgiven because you've made that decision. And I would say to Muslims that, don't just say, well, our parents said no, or my teacher said no 20 years ago. We don't live 20 years ago anymore. I would definitely say to the young Muslims, have those conversations because they're important. Be the intellectual ones to go home and say, right, times have changed, family, guys, we need to talk about this. We either want to educate your elders. They've educated us when we were younger. It's time to give back.